Hey guys, what I have here is a ring light. This is a very popular lighting system that many YouTubers use. It is an LED light in circular fashion, and this is from a brand called, if I get this right, IVISII. How am I supposed to pronounce that? I don't know. But this particular model retails at about £100 in the UK, and it's about $100 in the USA. For the price, I think you get a lot for your money, and it's, you know, from a lighting point of view, I think it's a very good price as far as what you're getting. And if I turn this on, you can see how this works. So this right now, super bright, super annoying. This is 100%. It goes all the way down to 1%. So right now I have the temperature at 5,800, the kind of lighting setting, but I can change it and change it to 3,000. I'm doing all this without looking at the panel, and when I turn it up, you can kind of see that that is more of a kind of orange warm glow. So you can change it from a kind of warm setting all the way up to a kind of white light. And as a YouTuber, I know that, yeah, that's quite a good range. I do a lot of videos where I've got natural light, or I'm trying to imitate natural light, but then there's other times where you want a kind of more of a warmer feeling. So yeah, this is going to be a very good solution for me. Now, what this is replacing, or long term will be replacing, is this monstrosity in the back. So I've got my softbox in the back here, and I can't really complain about this too much. It really has done a really good job for me over the years. This is part of a pair. I've got another one downstairs. There's a few things I don't like about it, as far as its size, as far as, you know, the lining here that kind of softens the light. The Velcro always seems to come away. But as far as lighting goes, you know, it served me well. It still continues to serve me well. And I've used it in, you know, lots of unboxing videos and other videos. And I really can't complain. You know, it only was about £40–50, so it wasn't an expensive item. From a cost point of view, though, I'll try and do this without... I'll see if I can do this. From a cost point of view, if I can get this round, get the cable round... Can you guys see this? Look at that. So that is the soft light. That is one hell of a bulb. It's one of the biggest bulbs I've ever seen in my life. And that is what is inside a softbox. So if I screw this back on, cost is not something you really worry about. I'll just set that there. Hopefully it doesn't fall. Don't fall. Don't fall. Cost is not something you think about in the short term. It's certainly not something I thought about, but in hindsight, I probably should have upgraded to LED lights at the time. Now, I can see why people opt for softboxes. It's one of the cheapest ways to get lighting for your videos, but the fact that I've used these for a few years now, these bulbs aren't cheap to run, and I've probably spent a lot more on electricity than what I would have got if I just upgraded to LEDs at the time. LEDs have got a lot cheaper over the years though, so no time like the present. So I did an unboxing of this earlier, as far as I recorded the unboxing, and what you get in it is you get the stand, you get the ring light, which you can see at the top here, and you get a bag. And this is quite a cool little bag because this top ring light part actually comes off. It's very easy to pop off with this handle here. You pop it off, you can put it into the bag, you can put the stand into the bag, you can keep it all nice and fresh, and you can keep it out the way because, as you can see with the softbox here, this softbox that isn't as easy to kind of take down, and it just dominates my living room. It dominates the back of the office, takes up a lot of room. And depending how often I use this, if I only use this every so often, I'll probably keep it in the bag. If I'm using it every day, I'll probably keep it set up. But it's pretty cool that they throw in the bag. They throw in a few other things as well. You can see that my Sony RX100 is here, and there is a kind of hot shoe, cold shoe mount. I always get those mixed up, but there's one there, and they throw in a few adapters for you to position your camera. But they also throw in a mobile phone holder, and this one's actually not too bad. It's got a tripod thread at the bottom, and it's got one at the side, which is useful for attaching other accessories. Certainly not the best mobile phone holder on the market, but it's not the worst either. It's quite good. They've got a screwdriver as well for you to tighten things up. And last but not least, or second last but not least, they've got a guide for setting up the stand, and then they've got like a specifications and how to use it. I will show you that, guys. I will show you how to use this, and then show you a demo of what this lighting is like. Now, as far as build quality goes, the stand is very, very solid. The poles are like hard aluminium, very solid, no problems there as far as strength goes. I think the main area that it kind of falls apart of this, as far as build quality goes, is that the part where you fasten it. So it's got these fasteners, and you use these to push it up and down. It goes up to 61 inches, 155 centimeters, so just over 1.5 meters. But these fasteners, if you loosen them too much, they just pop off, and there's always the risk that the screw would just kind of pop off. It's not something I'm worrying about, because this is something that my other stand has as well. The stand on this softbox is kind of like that. I would say the stand on this is maybe a little bit better because it goes all the way flat. But the good thing about both of these is that they both use a standard connection. So if you don't like the stand, it's fairly cheap to go out and buy another one yourself and just replace it and then put this light on the top of another stand. But yeah, as far as using it goes, it's very, very easy to use. But what I'd like to show you is this white panel part. So it's maybe hard to see here, but this is just kind of like white plastic over here, and I'll hopefully do this without breaking it. If you can see there, you should hopefully be able to see LED lights down the bottom. And that's basically all this ring light is. If you can think of something like an LED light strip, something that you would put on your television. I'll connect this. So as you can see, it's fairly easy to put back on. Essentially, that's all there is behind this light. It's just a series of LEDs and a loop, and that's it. But it works quite well. So this is kind of plasticky, but that's quite good as well, because it means that, if it was glass, for example, you'd end up marking it or damaging it or breaking it very easily. This plastic, yeah, it seems okay. It's pretty good. As far as holding the camera goes, I tried my overhead camera on it, and it seemed to be holding okay. I used a different adapter though rather than this one, because this one's quite small. Seemed to hold okay though, no problems with weight. I'm sure this would be able to hold a DSLR, hold a phone, compact camera, no problem at all. Overall though, very easy to use. But the real thing to focus on here, I guess, the stand all being solid, etc. The real thing to focus on is the lighting quality. But before I show you what this actually looks like and how this looks when the camera is on you, what I want to quickly do is bring the camera over and just show you the control system and show you how you actually use this back panel here. If I bring it around, you can see maybe see that, the blue light. What I want to do is just do a kind of close up here and show you how the lighting works, and I'll give you a better idea of how this LED light works when you buy it yourself. Because some of these lights are just, switch on and off, and that's all there is. But this one's actually got a few cool settings. So yeah, let's jump over and we'll see how this actually works in practice. So this is the main control panel. You can see the connection port there, the DC in. And when that's plugged in, all you have to do is push on and the light comes on. Now you can see there I've got it 9%, and as I was showing you before, it goes all the way up to 100, like that. And the other thing I was showing you there is there's a little button in the middle here of the dial, and if you push that, you can see it's flashing there, and I can change the temperature. So I'm going to go from that white to the kind of warm yellow, and it'll become more apparent when I turn it up. So you can see there that you've got different buttons down the bottom, A, B, C, D, E, and then CH. If you push that, the GP button, that changes the group. So basically what you can do is set up lots of different settings, different groups, and you can quickly change to different settings. So for example, I obviously haven't did it yet, but what you could do is set A to a warm glow, set B to the highest temperature, maybe 100% at the white setting, and then you can use different ones for different settings. Maybe one setting for unboxing, one setting for recording yourself, one setting for recording at the daytime. Now there's a channel button here as well, and that's kind of pointless, I believe. Now if you look at the instruction manual, you'll see that there are details here, and there's information about a wireless control. Unfortunately, if I can get it there, unfortunately no such wireless control is included in the package. A little bit disappointing. I would have liked to have seen that included, and I can't see where you can buy it on Amazon. I'm sure it's there somewhere, but it's a little bit annoying that it didn't come included because it seems like an important part of the functionality. But that's what this button is referring to, in channels, and you can kind of connect to different channels. This part here, again, it just seems to change the brightness, and you can see 100, 1%, 25, 50, 75, 100. So if you don't want to use the group option, you can just quickly jump between common settings. And I quite like that idea because 1 is the lowest, and then you've got 100 is the highest, and then 25, 50, and 75. So you can quickly jump to a setting. But to be honest, it's just as quick to do that. I mean, it's just as quick. But you can see here that as far as controls go, it's a very easy system, very easy to use. And I will be using it in a very simple way. I'll just be turning it down. And the main thing I'll be doing is changing it. So right now I've got, the warm glow, and I'll change it to the white light, and then I'll change it back. Those are the main things I'll be changing. I'll be changing it between the temperature and the brightness. And I probably won't be bothering too much with the group settings, if I'm perfectly honest. So I'm now sitting in front of the camera, which is positioned in the ring light. And what I like about it is that actually positions the camera in a very good position. It's, well, just kind of below center of the ring. And if I bring up this camera, you can see how the camera is set up right now. And it's pretty cool because I can see myself through the LCD screen as well. So right now, I don't actually have the LED light on. And to be honest, it's not too bright right now. So it's, I could have did this in the dark. But what I'm going to do is this. And it's a warm glow. And look at that. It's way too bright. But what I can do is bring it down from the 100% down to 1%. And you can see I've got it there. Now, this is the kind of 3000 setting, the warm glow that I was talking about earlier. And you can see the kind of difference in the look. So you can see there, that's normal. This is, what time is it? It's like 6:30 at night in the UK. It takes a while for my camera to adjust there. But you can see that when I put it on, it takes a bit to adjust. And looking at it here, maybe this isn't the ideal setting, and I'm not saying that this is. Anything that I do here is the perfect setting. I'm just trying to demonstrate what this LED light can do. But you can certainly see the between the light being on and the light not being on. It does give a certain, it's a different feel to the shot, a different feel to the recording. It's kind of isolating me a little bit more and making me more presentable, if that is possible. But what I'm going to do, if I can do it one-handed here again, I'm going to change it more to the white light, and I'll bring it down to 1%. Look at that, all one-handed. So I've got it in the white light kind of setting, the highest setting, and I've got it with 1%. But what I'm going to do now is turn it up. Wrong way. Now, clearly, look at me. You can't see me because it's way too bright. But you can see it there now. So I think that's kind of like midway. Oh, I forgot it there. As I said, I've not set up anything perfectly yet, but it's interesting to see the contrast between there being no light and maybe some shadows from the light outside, from the warm glow, and then jumping over to the kind of final white light. What I really like about this, I kind of say this at the start, but I really do love the position that it puts the camera. Whether you're using, like a Micro Four Thirds like I am, or whether you're using a DSLR or a mobile phone or a compact camera, it doesn't matter what you're using. It positions it right in the middle. Now, of course, I could extend this a little bit more to get it set up perfectly, and I could extend the stand, etc. as well. But yeah, I'm pretty pleased with it. As far as the lighting goes, I need to mess around with it. I will be using different settings for different shots, but you can see why people use these. As far as lighting goes, it would be very hard for me to recreate this kind of effect using the softboxes. They just wouldn't come across like this. Certainly, if I jump over to the warm glow again, see if I can change this one-handed. There we go, one warm glow. And this warm glow effect really does change it again. And this is something, maybe this is more popular with YouTubers. It's pretty good what it can do. I'm quite impressed with it. you know, overall the stand is solid. The fasteners are a little bit cheap and plasticky, kind of plastic above the LED lights, etc. But once it's all set up, it's very, very impressive. And I really do love the effect that this gives you, you know, as far as lighting goes. You've got everything from the warm glow right up to the white light and everything in between. I hope you've enjoyed this look at my new Ring LED light. I think that in the previous clip there where I was facing the camera, it really demonstrated what this can do, really what the possibilities are with this LED light. At the side here, yeah, this isn't the light that you should be using. This is where maybe even a softbox would be better. This was designed to be used directly in front of you. That's why it's designed like this. The camera should go there, like so. And that's how it's designed, and that's what you should be using it for. You should really position the camera in the middle here and face it and then record, and you will get the effects that I showed before, the warm glow or the white light. You're not going to use something like this at the side like it is just now, and you can see that the lighting isn't great right now because the camera is over there and not here. But as far as this goes, yeah, I'm really pleased with it. I'm really pleased. Yeah, you know, I say this time and time again, but opinions do change over time, and I do like to spend months trying things, and, you know, generally speaking, I like to try things over time to see what I like and what I don't like. Right off the band, I like the stand. I just don't like some of the kind of plastic parts of it. But the controls are very, very easy to use, and I think I've demonstrated that because I keep leaning over and just using it with one hand, which is very, very useful because they didn't include a wireless control, which I wish they did. But as far as the lighting goes, I'm really, really happy with the effects. Now, I don't know how I'm going to set this up with my videos, but I do know that I will get use out of this. I will be able to use this for many different videos when I'm sitting facing the camera. This is going to be incredibly useful, and it's going to allow me to do certain shots that I couldn't do before. And as a YouTuber, that's all I'm looking to do. I'm looking to improve the quality of my videos. I'm looking to improve my reviews and all that. So yeah, for £100, for around $100 or so, I think this is a good investment, and I'll leave a link down below. You can check out the particular one that I bought, but as always guys, shop around to see which one suits you. But without doubt, I'm very happy with this. I really do love the way it's designed, and I really do love the footage that it can produce. I think the lighting is really good, and I really do love the way, you know, I'll do this just now. Look at this, it's like Portal, put my hand through. I really do love how easy it is to just adjust the temperature and adjust the brightness. It all works really well. So thanks for watching guys. I hope you've enjoyed this look at my new LED ring light. I will leave a link to the specific model that I bought so that you can check it out for yourself. If you get any questions, please do post them below and I'll do my best to answer them. But until next time, thanks for watching and take care.